When those gates opened, all these people are just looking and you just there giving them all this magic. And this is a weird question. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. Really gets me. Imagine 4 of me. Wow, nothing that beats it. Oh my god, I hate this question so much. Excuse me. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today is going to be a little Q&A. So yeah, I'm excited to film this because it's like my first ever personal video on YouTube. I've always been doing advice videos or experience videos, etc. I'm going to be doing a little chit chat, a little get to know me. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel because it's free and I really enjoy making content for you every week now. So yeah, I recently put out a little tag box, question box thing, whatever it's called, asking what you would like me to answer. So I've just wrote some of those down in my little notebook and I've just merged them with some questions that you may or may not want to know about me. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So the first question I've got written down is, why did you start a YouTube channel? That is such a good question. So basically, when I was wanting to go to uni, I researched a lot of advice for auditions and tips and day in the life, etc. Everything about uni and conservatoires, preparing me for university life. And I found there wasn't really a lot of content on YouTube that was helpful. I really wanted to just help people pretty much, talk about my experiences with conservatoire, audition tips, etc. I have a lot of videos that I have planned to do, but obviously with the lockdown at the moment, I can't really do them. If you want to see any of them, please comment them, I'll definitely add them to the list. Or if you want any sit down videos like I've already done, then please let me know because I will film them for you. So the next question I have written down is, how old are you? So I am 20 years old, my birthday is the 11th of March 2000, so I'm a millennial baby. Next is, what is your star sign? So I am a Pisces. Like, I'm a believer in astrology and things like that because every time I read something about my star sign or anything to do with it, honestly it's exactly like me. Like, all the characteristics that make up a Pisces, I'm like, that is so me. Creative, I'm a bit of a daydreamer. I always find things on Pinterest and stuff that are related to Pisces because I search a lot about it. Even if it's a negative thing, I'm like, I feel attacked. The next question I have is, do you have a job or are you in education? At the moment I am in education. I have worked full-time before. I'll talk more about it later in the video. Next question I have is, how tall are you? So I am 5'4". 5'4" is such a weird height because it's kind of classed as average, but I think I'm pretty small. Like, a lot of people say, yeah, you're pretty small, and I'm like, okay. I really do like my height though because it's one of those heights I can put heels on. I'm usually like the same height or taller than my friends. I will never be smaller than a guy in heels unless they are so small. I just love getting dressed up and going out and wearing heels, and I never really feel like too tall or anything when I wear them. I like being more on the smaller side. So another question I have is, where were you born? So I was born in Leeds in West Yorkshire in England, but I now live in Barnsley because my mum's from Barnsley. Yeah. Oh, I have a deep question here. What are your life goals? That is a good question. Does that mean like career? I would probably say that my main life goals are just to be happy, successful and financially comfortable. That is probably it at the moment. This is a weird question. What is your claim to fame? Does that mean like, I don't know. I always get confused about this. Does that mean like a person or does that mean the most famous thing you've done? I'll probably say I've sung on ITV and BBC Radio before, and oh my god, yeah, when I was working for Disney, the French TV came in and did like a filming of the parade that we were performing that day. That was pretty cool. I guess you could say that's like a claim to fame because I was like on French TV. I don't know. Okay, so the next question I have is, do you have siblings? And no, I do not have any siblings. I am an only child. No, I'm not spoiled. No, I'm not lonely. And yes, I'm living my best life. I was a IVF child. I could have been a quadruplet. Imagine 4 of me. Wow. Just booted the rest out. I was like, no, it's just gonna be me. Parents were also amazing. They donated everything to people who couldn't have children as well. So I could potentially have brothers and sisters somewhere in the world, but I'll never find out. The next question I have is, what is your favourite food? Oh my god, I hate this question so much. Do you know what? I'm not discriminated against food. I love all food, and that is okay. I don't know what my favourite food is. I don't have a favourite, I'm sorry. Next question is, best time in your life so far? That's a good question. Again, I'd probably say Disney, or to be honest, who doesn't miss primary school, right? Actually, I had no problems. All I cared about was playing in the playground and playing these weird games, and no one cared about anyone, no one cared about anything. All you wanted to do was just play, eat, and you just had no responsibilities. Like, oh, and that chocolate custard that they did. Oh my goodness, yes. That is what I miss. You know, the desserts and everything, and that treacle sponge. Primary school was such a great time. What is your coffee order? Kind of like to mix it up a bit. Like, I'm not really have this all the time. My go-to coffee, if I'm a bit like in a rush or going somewhere, probably just be like a skinny cap. So I like mine with oat milk and stuff because it makes it like really creamy, or soy milk. But in the summer you just can't beat an iced coffee, like an iced frappuccino or something with caramel syrup. So good. Those are just two of my favourite. Ooh, I like this question. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? I would probably say invisibility. Kind of been torn between two here because I'd love to be able to like talk to animals and stuff. That would be so cool. I love animals so much. I'd love to be able to know what they're thinking, especially like my dog. Like, I just love him so much. No, I'd probably choose invisibility. Imagine the endless possibilities you could do. You could literally go anywhere in the world. You could do anything. You could catch a flight, go to Barbados. Next is, what is a ridiculous or stupid fact that you know? I know that turtles breathe in and out of their bums. There you go. If you could be an animal, what would you be? Ooh, I think pandas are so cute, the way they just sit and they roll around and they just want attention like me. A dog. Like, a dog's life is so cool, especially my dog. Like, he's just treated so well. Like, imagine just being fed and walked and like so many cuddles, and you literally just lay around all day and do whatever you want, pretty much. Imagine being like a bird though. You could just like fly everywhere, see the world. You'd be able to shit on people that you don't like. Do you have any embarrassing stories? Everyone has embarrassing stories. Try and think. Oh my goodness. There was this one time when, because I used to dance like so much when I was younger, there was this one time when I kind of had this costume. I'd fallen over so many times, that's already an embarrassing thing. With certain costumes you weren't really allowed to wear underwear. Thankfully I was quite young, so it didn't really matter too much, but when I was dancing one time I could just feel the top like going down, and I was like, oh my god. Definitely fallen down a lot of club stairs in my life. What is something you really resent paying for? Right, this honestly really gets me. Excuse me? Rude. Hey, can you shut up please? I hate paying to go to public toilets. Why on earth? Who invented this? Yeah, I get they have to have maintenance and stuff, but still, like, it's a human right for me to be able to pee. I do not want to pay for public toilets. 20p for a public toilet, I'll be like, no, I'd rather hold it. Now, on my Instagram, I had a lot of questions about Disney. The main questions that I got was, how did you get to work for Disney and what was it like? So, my Disney story is kind of crazy because it was just so random at the time. I think I always knew in my mind that I really wanted to work for the Disney company. I didn't really know how or where, or I just didn't know, but I just love Disney so much, and because I've always been a performer, I've known that I wanted to work for Disney because I just love the company so much. Basically, one night I was just like going through YouTube, going through the internet, and I just saw these experience videos of working for Disney and different areas. It was more the American parks, and I just watched a couple of experience videos on YouTube, what it was like, just out of curiosity, and then I googled some audition dates and things just because I was just bored one night, and on Google an audition came up near my area, which was, I think it was in Leeds. Yeah, there were auditions for parade performers and characters throughout the park, and I was like, oh, kind of fancy auditioning. But at this point, like, I just wasn't ready to audition at all. I just turned 18. I was still at college, but I was like, I'm just gonna go for it anyway because why not? I'm not losing out on anything. I'm gonna gain some experience for future reference. So anyway, I turned up to my audition. I was really early. I met some really nice people. Like, all the girls that I met that were auditioning, they were so lovely, and the staff, they were so lovely. They treated me really well. For integrity reasons, I'm not gonna tell you about the audition because Disney's really big on integrity. So basically, it was a really busy audition because it just turned spring, summertime, so people had left college, left university, they really wanted to audition and work for them. It was a big audition. I managed to get through all the rounds and I was taken with a small selection of people, I think there was about 10 of us, that went through to hair and makeup at the end of the audition to be tested for character work, and it was so exciting. Like, I loved it so much. It was so magical. They played music in the background and I had really nice compliments from the panel that were auditioning that day, and just the whole experience, the audition experience, I just really enjoyed. And they offered me a contract not long after, and then it was just one of those moments I was like, I'm just gonna have to do it. I phoned college, I had a meeting with my head of department and I was like, look, I have this amazing opportunity that I really want to take. Not a lot of people get this opportunity, especially at my age and my circumstances. You can mark it down as work experience. I promise I'll do the work on the side of my contract. Said yes, so that was so exciting. I was doing my college course on the side of working for Disney, so it was pretty crazy, but I did manage to do it and I managed to get top marks at college, so go me. Working for Disney was an incredible experience. I made friends for life that I still keep in touch with from all around the world. I'm so glad that I did it. It was so random and the audition literally was like a week later when I found it, but I don't regret it. I would love to work for the Disney company again. I love singing. Maybe I'll work for them as a singer, who knows, maybe I'll go back to Paris. I'm not entirely sure, but it was just such an amazing experience. I feel like when I was working in the park and I got to meet these amazing people, these amazing little kids and make their day, especially they had things called genie lanyards as well of little kids who were either terminally ill, or to meet them and kind of like make their day while I was there. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. It's such a rewarding job, like nothing beats that feeling, like it's just so incredible. And if I don't get a chance to do it again, I'm so glad that I managed to do it. But I really wanted to get my degree, which is why I didn't stay. I really wanted to, you know, finish my college course. The parades were just so incredible. Like when those gates opened and all these people are just looking and you just there giving them all this magic and making their like dreams come true. It's just there's nothing that beats it. I'm not going to ramble too much on about it in this video because I don't want to make it too long, but if you would like to see a separate video all about working for Disney, then please give it a thumbs up. I will do that for you. And the last question I'm just going to answer because I don't want this video to be too long is, who is your favourite Disney character? And it has to be Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel so much. I know her so well, I met her so many times in the park, and I just love her vibrancy. I feel like our personalities are very similar and I just love how carefree she is. So yeah, she's such a fun girl to be around. So thank you so much if you got this far. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe to my channel. So stay happy, stay safe, lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.